This is Mary McDonald, and you're on mindovermother.com. And today I wanted to talk about something that's very, very close to my heart, and that's the topic of infertility. Now, my husband and I were trying to conceive, or if you go online, TTCing for 2.5 years without any success. We didn't have a single positive pregnancy test, not even a chemical pregnancy to speak of. And so we were in this limbo. And if there's anything that I know really well, it's that fear that you will never get this thing that feels so essential, this next step in your life, the ability to unlock this journey that a lot of people who want to be parents have wanted for a very long time. And there's also that fear, what if this doesn't happen for me? How will I ever feel complete? Because that's what it was for me. I'm not saying that people who aren't parents are incomplete in any way. But for the people that want that experience, want that to be a part of their lives, it was a really scary idea that maybe it wouldn't happen. And we went through it for 2.5 years, and I wouldn't wish that process on my worst enemy, because it really did drive me a little crazy. Every month it was, we have to have sex with this goal in mind, and I'm gonna take my temperature, I'm gonna chart everything, I'm gonna use all these apps, I'm gonna use all these ovulation prediction kits, I'm gonna go through all these tests and procedures to see if there's an underlying medical issue. And it was tough. It was so hard. And that's why I have content on here for what I call moms at heart. So obviously a lot of these meditations cater to women who are already mothers or mothers to be. There's a lot of mindfulness that can come into play for pregnancy. And there's also the Moms at Heart section, which will cater to people who are struggling maybe with infertility, or who have a desire to sort of add mindfulness to their fertility boosting efforts. And that's a personal passion for me, because I know how difficult that experience is of wanting something so badly, and for whatever reason you're unable to conceive, you're not getting where you want to be, and it's such a terrible feeling to end every day with this uncertainty of, will I get this experience? And luckily our story had a very happy ending. Unfortunately, we had to turn to IVF with ICSI, which is a procedure to circumvent what ended up being our issue. We have a very rare sperm issue on my husband's side, where the sperm is unable to physically penetrate the egg. There's sort of an enzyme. I like to joke that they lost their house keys, but there's a tiny microscopic issue where the two are unable to talk to one another. And so we got the pretty devastating news that the only way we'll ever be able to conceive is in a lab and not in the bedroom. And that took a lot of it took a lot of work to come to terms with that, honestly. But the great news is, at incredible cost and incredible sort of emotional tax, we are able to have children, and IVF makes it possible. And it worked successfully for us once, and we're actually about to do it again. But it's still, that process was so hard, and my heart absolutely goes out to anybody who's struggling to conceive, even if it's for a month. Even if you're successful next month and you still had to live with that uncertainty for this cycle, it's still something I can't wrap my mind around all the implications. I'll probably be dealing with them for years to come. And that's why I'm so passionate about helping women who are going through that particular phase of life. So that's why we have a section for Moms at Heart. That's why I do infertility content. And that's why I'm happy to reach out to and help sort of on the emotional side of things to any women who are experiencing that part of their sort of more complicated journey to parenthood. So thanks for listening.